8th standard English. Today we are going to see the grammar part. So this is from the I'm teaching from the grammar book. So the first one is a chapter 1 is a sentence structure. So a sentence can be defined as a group of words having complete sense. So a sentence has a subject and a predicate and stands as one unit. So sentence is it is not like just we are telling a one or two words. It is like a group of words making a complete sense. It must complete in a sense. It must form a sense. It is called a sentence. A sentence has a subject, a predicate and stands as one unit. So always a sentence will have a subject and a predicate, and it is like a single sentences. So close together it forms a single sentence. Okay, now we'll see one example. Tom is a general manager. So Tom is a subject and is a verb. So is the general manager is predicate. So it only forms a sentence. So in this sentences, now we are going to see about the phrases. What is phrases? Phrases a group of words which make some sense and not a complete sense. It does not have a verb. So phrase is nothing but a group of words which make some sense. Some meaning will be there but not a complete meaning. So because it does not have a verb. When we start with the subject and finish with the predicate only, the sentence will have some meaning. So here some examples are given. In the evening, on a wall, with my friends. So in the evening, something is going to happen in the evening or happened in the evening, but we don't know what is it. So it is called a phrase. Next one we are going to see about the clause. Clause is a group of words that forms part of a sentence and has a subject and a predicate of its own. So clause is also a group of words, but it forms a part of a sentence. So some part of the sentence is called a clause and has a subject and a predicate of its own. So before we saw that in the phrase it does not have a subject, but here it has a subject and a predicate of its own. We find main clause, that is independent clause, and subordinate clause, that is dependent clause, in complex or compound sentences. So when we see a big sentence, complex or compound sentences, we can see two types of clauses, independent and dependent clause. So main clause is called the independent clause. It does not depend anything, directly it comes. So it is called the main clause. And subordinate clause, it is also called as a dependent clause. It depends on the main clause. So two types of clauses are there in complex and or compound sentences. So some examples has been given. My brother is in school. So my brother is a subject, is a verb, and is in the school is a predicate. So here the clause is a simple sentence because it does not have this dependent clause or independent clause. It does not have a big sentence. It is a small sentence. So it has a clause. That's all. The second example, if we see, my brother who is 6 years old is in school. So it is a complex sentence because it connects two sentences. My brother is in school is a main clause. It gives a complete sentence. So my brother is in school is a complete sentence. Who is 6 years old is a subordinate clause. Add extra information to the main clause. So my brother is in the school. Who is 6 years old? His brother is 6 years old. It is an additional information given to the main clause. It is called subordinate clause or dependent clause. It depends on the main clause. Just if you say who is 6 years old, we don't know who is 6 years old, we don't know. So brother is in school who is 6 years old. Okay. We call class subordinate class because it is not complete in meaning by itself. So it does not give a complete meaning. It is a sentence, but it is not a complete sentence. It depends on the main clause. So as we saw the before example, it depends on the main clause. My brother is in school who is 6 years old. So who is 6 years old is dependent on the my brother is in school. My brother is in school. My brother who is 6 years old is in school. So always a subordinate clause depends on the main clause and it does not have a complete sense by itself. It depends on the main clause. My brother dash school for its meaning. So, my brother dash school. It does not give the meaning. Therefore, it is called subordinate clause. Okay, children. Till this today is enough. Tomorrow we'll see the sentences, simple sentence, complex and compound, and we'll see some exercises about the sentences. Okay, children. Thank you.